Okay. Good. There we go. Oh, I'm missing my chat window. That's what I forgot. Okay, yes. Let's make that window a little smaller. Okay. Oops. I gotta remember how to use DOSBox. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a game that I have been talking about streaming for a long time. Tonight was tonight was supposed to be Reciteer night, and I forgot that. But I decided, you know what, screw it, let's just do this game anyway. Reciteer's not going anywhere; it'll be here next week. But tonight, I'm going to start a thing that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I showed you a little preview of it last week. In case you have forgotten, get ready for some sweet robot fighting times. Actually, what I'm gonna do first, well, let's see. Okay, so what I want to do before I actually get into the game itself is I want to give you guys, give you folks a little bit of an introduction. So we're gonna read the manual. Not all of it, I'm just gonna read the important parts. Because there's lore in the manual. Blah 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 blah. It's kind of got like a funny like writing style if you actually read the whole thing, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. I'm just gonna read the important parts. We got some background story, but let me get to the. Here we go. Okay, so here's the basic sum up of the setting and the backstory. Welcome to One Must Fall 2097. In this future, national governments are puppets of multinational corporations. One such corporation, World Aeronautics and Robotics, WAR, runs the entire show with a silk-covered iron fist. All's fair in love and war is the most common phrase of the day. WAR was started as a research institute to provide human-assisted robots for space travel. The first prototypes were activated in 2009 and were immediately put to use by a conglomeration of companies from Japan America to build the first active space station. The first attempt at a space station was abandoned by the later defunct United States of America before becoming operational. The HAR, or the HARs, human-assisted robots, were better than conventional robots in that they were completely operated by a single human whose brain controlled the robot systems via remote. The pilot actually became the robot for all intents and purposes, but no danger to the pilot was possible. That's kind of an important plot point. Like, you're not... The robots are not operated by humans in the sense that they're like mech suits or anything. They're just like... there aren't humans inside the robots. The humans are controlling the robots via their brains. Now, WAR is Earth's leading corporation. Every other company relies on WAR for space travel to Earth's 4 off-world stations. WAR provides systems for governments and companies alike for security and defense. WAR is power, and you are part of it. Ganymede, the next moon on Jupiter to be colonized, needs a WAR representative to watch over it. The board at WAR has decided that the applicants for the position, being equally qualified, should fight for it. Now, the 10 applicants must choose which HAR will be their weapon and beat the others in a one-on-one competition. The rest of that is kind of not super important. San Francisco. I forgot about that. I should back up a bit and also say that this game was created by Epic Mega Games. Once upon a time, Epic, the people who are behind the Epic Game Store, once upon a time they made games. They've actually been around for quite some time. And this game, as well as Jazz Jackrabbit and several others, were big on my the games that I played a lot when I was younger. Thank you for the bits. This this is not ZZT, no, but you're not. Yes, but yeah, they I think also hi Pinkdodecahedron. But yeah, I think adjacent. One must choose a pilot. Listed below are the pilots and other important people of the game. Right, yeah, I realized that like after I started, like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, they were up there, but yeah, Epic was behind CCT as well. You're right, I forgot about that. Listed below are the pilots and other important people of the game. You'll need to know the personalities of each pilot in order to choose one effectively, and also like their backstories and why they're fighting and stuff. Crystal, age 23, specialty genetic engineering. Crystal Devereaux and her brother Christian are twin children of Dr. and Mrs. Devereaux. Dr. Devereaux was a head researcher for War 5 years ago, and it was mostly his good name that gave Crystal and Christian their positions in the company. Though Devereaux's research was held in highest secrecy, Crystal knew it had something to do with biogenetic research. Both her parents died 5 years ago, the only passengers in a shuttle from Luna to Earth. Her brother suspects murder, and though he won't tell his suspicions, she does also. The only clue she carries is a Digilink access code with the word Nova on it, found in her father's briefcase. She knows the power that Ganymede carries. She knows that Ganymede would mean access to War's core computer system. She believes that War is responsible and that the access code will gain her entry into the secret files and hopefully the information on what happened to her parents. Nepotism ho! The most painful to play game any dev puts out. I mean, there's a lot of like fan love for ZZT. I've never played it myself, but there's like a lot of people love that stuff. There's a pretty active community about it, or around it even today, I think. Stefan, age 17, specialty, sales and marketing. The arrogant son of the Tomas family, one of the most influential families in the Iolo colony on Luna. Iolo? Stefan is, for all practical purposes, a spoiled brat. He believes himself the center of the universe and knows that Ganymede is simply another step to his final destination, President of War. The fact that at 17 he has the skill and brains of someone twice his age only makes him seem that much more aloof. In combat, as in life, he tends to rely on a vicious onslaught of blows to destroy his opponent. He's basically like the hot-blooded shonen protagonist of this game. Milano, delicious cookies. Age 35, specialty, security, kickboxing. Milano Angston, as only son of War founder Herbert Angston, has no need for money. Though Wright and Angston are now associated with their company in name only, the family is wealthy beyond measure from the nearly 30 years of success in War's early days. At the age of 19, Milano left his family and changed his last name to Steele. He became known internationally for his almost inhuman dexterity and kickboxing skill, and in 2090 was hired by Raven to become security chief for War. We'll get to Raven in a bit. Milano never mentioned his family background and secretly hopes to take War back and use the company's power for the reasons originally intended by his father. Christian, age 23, specialty genetic engineering, jiu-jitsu. Christian knows that the shuttle which carried his parents was destroyed on purpose. The passenger manifest listed 30 persons going aboard the craft, and all of the names on the list weren't real. War killed his parents, and he wants revenge. The fact that his sister Crystal seems to be in on the hunt only scares Christian. He realizes the power of War and is afraid for her safety. When she applied for the Ganymede position, as he knew she would, Christian vowed that he would beat her himself just to keep her from putting herself in the possibly dangerous position of head of Ganymede. His anger and bitterness are such that he never stops training to win, and his opponents will agree that he is about the most aggressive fighter in the contest. Shiro, age 73, specialty, public relations, karate. Shiro is the head of public relations for all of War. It was his idea to have this contest for the media coverage. He believes that if the event is popular enough, they might find a new business for the robots, entertainment. Though Shiro knows much about what happens deep within War, he never takes things too seriously and just hopes things will work themselves out. Those who've seen him in martial arts tournaments agree that he's both incredibly strong and tactful, always smiling and shaking your hand after he beats you. Jean-Paul, age 27, specialty market analyst. Jean-Paul is an enigma. During his childhood, it was found that he had an uncanny ability to absorb information of any kind. He would score perfect on any test and was hired at a young age for the first job War could place him in. The company has asked several times if he would volunteer for genetic research, but Jean-Paul knows that they simply want to know how he can have such a perfect mind. He also knows of the corruption within War and hopes to gain enough support from other companies to finally overthrow the larger monster before it does any more damage. In combat, Jean-Paul is calculating and has very well-rounded abilities. He rarely ever speaks, but always seems to be calm and sure of himself. He is as defensive in the arena as he is in public. I like Jean-Paul, he's cool. DOS fighting game? Yeah, I played the bejesus out of the demo, and I eventually bought the full game. I actually paid money for the full game. This was long before it actually became freeware. It is now freeware. You can just pick this up for free. I don't remember where I downloaded it, but yeah. Ibrahim, age 48, specialty robotics engineer. A retired triathlete, Ibrahim believes in a sharp mind and body. Probably the best designer of HARS, he has under his belt the design of the Jaguar, Mantis, and Omega bots. The Jaguar is most famous since the Mantis and Omega are mostly used for exploration of hostile environments, EHE missions. Ibrahim is considered a mentor by many of the pilots, as he is always seen at the docking base making sure his babies are being taken care of. Ganymede will no doubt give him more influence over new designs, and though he craves the position, he still wants to design the future bots. He cares little for the inner politics of war, but simply loves the machines. Happy Puppy. I do remember Happy Puppy. That isn't where I got this. I don't remember where I downloaded this particular game. Might have been a Bandonia or something like that. His knowledge of the internal workings of the HARS makes him a favorite to win. He often will take a few hits and then return fire with incredible accuracy. Angel, another of my favorite pilots. Age unknown, specialty unknown. Angel seemed to come out of nowhere. When her name was announced as a finalist for the position, reporters were astounded by the fact that not only did she not have any known background, but she wasn't even an employee of the company. She never talks with the other finalists, and until the competition has not even been seen. Even more of a mystery than Jean-Paul. Who could she be? Cosette, age 39, specialty, space station design. I like Cosette a lot too. 15 years ago, a sport called the Arena was the most popular event of the day. Similar to HARS, the Arena placed humans into a robot frame, usually 10 or 15 meters in height. The Arena players used various controls to fight their opponents while the crowd looked on. Cosette fought in the Arena until a tragic accident left her crippled from the waist down. Now she enjoys the feeling the HAR gives her, and her success in designing two space stations has given her the possibility of Ganymede. Cosette also was instrumental in the design of Electra, a bot designed from an electromagnetic crystal found on Venus. Cosette is very bitter about her injury, since so many have treated her as inferior since the accident. She is still very defensive in combat, but should never be underestimated. Raven, age 26, specialty bodyguard, kickboxer. Nobody knows of Raven's life before becoming Chrysak's right-hand man. But since coming on board in such an important position, he has definitely made himself known. He is brutal both in and out of any competition and has killed more than 24 people in self-defense. Many believe that Chrysak wants Raven in the position at Ganymede for his own devious purposes. Raven himself does want the position, but not for Chrysak. He believes Chrysak is an ambitious fool and wants nothing more than to someday let one of the assassins intended for Chrysak accidentally slip through security and hit his mark. Raven was the boss of the demo. Also, yeah, I think the demo did not come with this manual, so if you've only played the demo, this will all be new to you. Major Chrysak, age 103. Specialty, President of War. Chrysak is responsible for the success of war. It is rumored that there is much more to the new colony than is known by the general public. Many say President of War is such a title, yeah. Many say that he is preparing to declare himself a new emperor of the solar system. This threat is weighed heavily by his known armada of HARS and the mysterious Nova project he spent the last 2 years on. Yes, in this game, in this version of the game, the full version of the game, Major Chrysak is the final boss. If you do the math, Chrysak was born in 1984 when the game was released. That's awesome! I never made that connection. That's super cool. Alright, one must choose a robot. We will go through the robot descriptions, and then I think that'll be all. I'm not going to spend all night tonight reading the manual, because that's boring. Jaguar, creator, Ibrahim Hoth, I think. Creation date, September 4th, 2070. We'll go over the special moves later. The Jaguar is the ultimate rich man's toy. Many companies hire full-time Jaguar pilots and bots as bodyguards. The speed of this robot is nearly unsurpassed in a unit of its size. Though it was the first ever security-intended HAR, it still holds weight as the most versatile. Using its incredible speed and dexterity, the Jaguar is capable of leaping more than twice its height and delivering a blow strong enough to crush buildings. It's the Smith & Winston 100-ton concussion cannon, which is primarily used for crowd control. Also, the unit can jump over any large enemy, grab it while upside down, and before the enemy has time to react, throw it more than 100 meters, doing amazing damage. That's the overhead throw move for stuff there, and it's pretty broken. Jaguar is like the basic, like, Jaguar is like the face of the game, pretty much. On a Thursday. Oh, that's cool, yes. Also, wait, let's see what its zodiac sign. December 4th, that's a Sagittarius. Chronos, creator Arjan Schmaltz. Creation date October 31st, 2072. Making it a Scorpio. Special ability is small scale teleportation, matter phasing, stasis activator. Also, yeah, I forgot to list the Jaguar leap, concussion cannon, overhead throw. The Chronos HAR was designed to lend a few precious moments to spaceship rescue. It comes in several sizes, from 1.5 meters to the largest 27.5 meter model. The main feature of the Chronos is its stasis field generator, a diamond-shaped machine in the middle of its chest. The robot is designed and built to channel the energies from this machine for various uses during time-critical rescue missions. The energy from the generator can be focused on the mech itself, causing it to phase out and reappear nearby. This helps the bot get to locations much faster than running, while taking less energy than conventional matter transfer. When the Chronos comes against solid matter, it can center the generator on that matter to form a brief doorway, allowing passage through the solid material to its destination. Probably the unit's greatest use centers on the stasis activator that the generator can expel. When this activator connects with solid matter, it forms a stasis field which stops time for a brief period. This is especially useful for containing explosions, slowing effects of poison on a living creature, or stopping objects in motion. Many companies have also noted the possible uses of Chronos in combat situations. Chronos is weird. Thorn, creator Cliff Brussy, July 4th, 2074. Cancer is the zodiac sign. Special abilities, speed kick, off-wall attack, spike charge. A real favorite among the populace, the Thorn unit was the first to use monofilament technology. The points of these spikes come to a single molecule, which gives Thorn a punch that can cut through normal metal like it is paper. This HAR can use its spikes to attack in several different ways. I don't know why it gives it robot a gender. Its long legs also provide a powerful weapon at medium range. Pyros, creator James Sweeney, creation date June 5th, 2076. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. What's early June? Late May, early June. Gemini. Special abilities, fire spin, super thrust attack, jet swoop. The colossal Pyros unit is used primarily for space station design. Normally, the unit is equipped with a huge array of tools necessary to keep deep space machinery in working condition. It uses its various jet systems to move itself between various objects in space without needing a shuttle or external jetpack. In combat, the Pyros is a formidable arsenal of flame. It can change the direction in the air, jump forwards and backwards while attacking, and can swoop down on an enemy with a powerful blow. Pyros does lack in the speed department, but the damage caused by its flamethrowers more than makes up for its sluggish movement. So in the demo, so Chronos is listed second, which is weird, because it's actually, in the game, it's listed last. So in the demo, the only three robots you had access to were Jaguar, Thorn, and then there's another one later, which we'll get to. And then Pyros was the boss robot, basically. And then all the rest of them were not available. Electra, creator Cosette Akira. Creation date March 8th, 2077. It's a Pisces, like me. Special abilities, ball lightning, rolling thunder, electric shards. In the early stages of the exploration of Jupiter, it was realized that almost no electronic equipment could function in the incredible storms of the planet's surface. Using a crystal found only on Jupiter's moon Io, scientists were able to create Electra, a HAR capable of withstanding any type of charged particle. Though the crystal is very strong, it is also one of the most expensive molecules in existence. Until this contest, the Electra unit was seldom seen in public. It does have interesting lore. Sorry, this is like a big text info dump at the beginning of the game, and I promise we will not spend all tonight reading from the manual. I just want to go through like some of the background, and then we'll get into the game itself. But I'm glad that you're finding it interesting. As a combat robot, Electra is formidable. Not only is it fast, but even a touch from its hands can short-circuit normal machinery. It can form a flying ball of lightning, which lasts for a short duration and explodes for damage capable of turning a house into rubble. Electra can also fly forward, rolling itself into a ball and striking with considerable force. For defense, the unit could send small shards of electric force, which do a small amount of damage, but is good for keeping an enemy at arm's length. Katana, one of my favorites. Creator, Hans Krysak. Creation date, November 10th, 2078. That's also Scorpio. Special abilities, Rising Blade, Head Stomp, Razor Spin. Often advertised as the ultimate weapon, katana is nothing more than deadly force. Using monofilament blades for hands, this unit can carve through a 5-meter thick wall of solid lead in less than 10 seconds. Behind the blades are 2 very strong legs, which allow the katana to perform some amazing offensive maneuvers. The katana can jump, extending one arm upward, high enough to knock airplanes out of the sky. It can use its powerful legs to stomp on an enemy. It can also leap towards a wall and use the force of the rebound to turn itself into a spinning mass of sharp steel. Shredder, creator Marcus Knight. Creation date February 30th. February 30th? Wait a minute. I guess I did away with leap years at some point in the future. What the heck? 2086. I never noticed that before. Special abilities: headbutt, flip kick, flying hands. Also, that makes it a Pisces. Originally intended for mining operations, the Shredder now sees plenty of combat time. That's a good point. It might not have been built on Earth. Oh, that's some galaxy brain thinking there. Originally intended for mining operations, the Shredder now sees plenty of combat time. One of the fastest HARs, this unit can stun an enemy before it can form an adequate defense. The hands on the mech can actually be thrown at an enemy, and the magnetic systems on the arms will return the hands back to the body. Shredder can also hurl itself head first at an enemy, causing the blade on top of its head to do considerable harm. The unit's flip kick is a favorite move of many pilots, since it can jump over projectiles and then hit the source with incredible speed. Back in the day, when I played this game, again and again and again, I frequently played with a friend of mine, and Shredder was his favorite robot. And we totally did the thing. So since this is a PC game and we didn't have controllers, we would play on the same keyboard. We made it work. Flail, creator Stephen Jameson. Creation date May 19th, 2083. Special abilities: spinning throw, charging punch, swinging chains. Flail is hilarious. You'll see what I mean when we actually get into the game. May 19th, that is Taurus. Taurus? That's like right on the cusp, actually. Yeah, it could be Taurus, could be Gemini. I think it's Taurus. Did my computer beep at me? Oh, when we were playing together. Not at the time. I don't think so. Not that I recall. May 21st. Okay, so it is Taurus. Thank you. I'm never sure about like those like right on the edge dates. Like I never know, because I know that like they vary depending on the month. So I never know which one's which. Anyway, this bot is the greatest thing to happen to general construction work since the hammer. Capable of building and demolition, it uses its 5-ton chains for the heavier jobs. This unit will be the primary model used for the initial colonization of Ganymede. Yeah, I don't think the robots were designed on Ganymede, because Ganymede isn't technically colonized yet. We're still working on that. But it could have been like any number of other moons. When used for combat purposes, Flail's chains come in handy. Most of the special offensive maneuvers center around the use of these chains as weapons. Also, Flail can use its powerful charging punch, which is guaranteed by war to level any mortar wall built by man. Gargoyle, creator Marcus Knight. Creation date March 16th, 2068. Also a Pisces. Which is great because Gargoyle is one of my favorites. Special abilities: Diving Claw, Flying Talon, Wing Charge. Built for reconnaissance missions by the famous designer Marcus Knight, the Gargoyle's power is in its titanium wings. Not only is this robot tough enough to leave and re-enter the Earth's atmosphere, but it is dexterous enough to fly well below any conventional radar sensors. It has built-in sensor countermeasures, making it a company favorite. If you ever do spot a gargoyle, it is certainly built to defend itself. Designed from a titanium alloy, its hollow skeletal structure is both lightweight and strong. Its most used attack is to grab a victim, fly it high into the air, and either slam it against the ground or into another object. Sharp talons, feet, and beak provide a secondary defense not to be taken lightly. It actually does not have a beak. Sorry, my nose is really itchy tonight. I have no idea why. It does not have a beak, but it looks like it does, and you'll see what I mean, again, when we get into the game. Shadow. This is the robot that should be in Kronos' place. Creator unknown. Creation date January 2096. January could be either a Capricorn or an Aquarius, depending on early or late. But we don't know. Special abilities. Yeah, let's just not. Let's just cover that up. Shadow Dive, Shadow Punch, Shadow Slide, Shadow Grab. Probably the most secretive project of the last 20 years, the Shadow robot definitely earns its name. Somehow, the Shadow is capable of generating quasi-real projections of itself. A single Shadow robot can at times replace half a dozen conventional bots. Unfortunately, the projections don't last for very long, and any damage done to them is felt by the host robot. Since this is the newest HAR in the company's arsenal, many pilots find it hard to compete against and hard to fight with. Once it is mastered, though, it is a weapon to be reckoned with. War is still trying to measure its purpose in future missions. Shadow, also one of my favorites. I think it actually is my favorite. It took me a long time to learn how to use Shadow, but once I figured it out, I'm like, yeah, no, Shadow is kind of the best. Okay, so I think all the rest of this we don't care about. Yeah, we don't care. All right. So that's basically all the backstory you really need to know. And now, let's get into the actual game. Hey, Feral Knights! Prepare yourself for some rad stuff. Music. Shit, also I forgot to put a content warning, flashing lights. I should, I'll add that to my title. Actually, I'll do that right now. Yes, please enjoy this sweet banger of an opening theme. I also forgot to pull up a list of the various cheat codes and secrets and stuff. They used to have pilots. You saw if you read Cassette's backstory, there was a similar thing called the Arena. But Cassette suffered a debilitating injury, so they're like, you know what? We're not going to risk that anymore. We're going to just have brain robots instead. So we don't have, you know, disabling events. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, so last time I lowered the speed a bit because it was running a bit fast. Okay, so here we have... Yes, I can. Okay. Well, the stakes are money, I guess. I think that just shows that... Okay, it just here's some... A little bit of a preview of what fights look like. We got Cassette and a Kronos, and Raven and a Jaguar. Also, each pilot has, wow, this is extremely nice. Cassette is defensive, and, yeah, she blocks a lot. Each pilot has their own, like, color scheme, which you can't change, but in the tournament mode you can change whatever colors you want on your robot. Yes, Jaguar is a Shoto clone. Similar to like how Stefan is like the shonen protagonist. Jaguar is the Shoto clone robot.
Fine.
Okay. Anyway, ah yes, the clong. There's some good sound effects in this game. Let's see. What else should I mess around with before actually getting into the game? Yeah, okay. Input, video option, this is fine. Oops. Want that? Whoa. Oh, right, hyper. Yeah, let's go to hyper mode, because hyper mode is way cooler. hazards. Yes, we want hazards on, because some of the arenas have hazards in them. We'll turn up the difficulty a bit. Thank you. Yes, I was gonna pull that up, and because I don't have the cheat codes memorized. Okay, 2097 advanced menu. Is that in gameplay? Let's see. There it is. Advanced options. So hyper mode, what does it do? If I remember correctly, it allows you to do certain special moves in midair, and it also allows you to steer your projectiles if you have them, and there might be some other things that I'm forgetting. But yeah, it makes your special moves better. Of course, your opponent can do that too, but it's cooler, it's more fun. Advanced options, alright. So, this is a secret menu. Thank you, AOK Maniac 13 for reminding me of the code to access that. Okay, so re-hit mode allows multiple hits to an airborne enemy. It allows you to juggle. We are turning that on. Oh yeah, defensive throws. Let's turn that on too. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, throw range, you can bump that up or down. We're gonna leave that as it is. Jump height, we're gonna leave that as it is too. Oh, hit pause, okay. Increases or decreases like the frames of like hang time while you're blocking. Okay, vitality. Oh, right. Knockdown, kicks, punches. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that off. Because you don't always want to knock your opponent down. And block damage. Which I'm gonna leave that off too. Oh, nice. Okay, and there's also increased difficulty levels. Excuse me. I know one of them at least you can get to by just going like this, by continuing to hit. There we go. Continuing to hit the right arrow to go from champion to deadly. And then there's another one which I forgot how to get to. OMF for ultimate. Thank you. If I can get my fingers in there. There it is. Ultimate. Is it the last one? Is there one more? I think that's the last one. And then, so it's... Oh, right, I gotta do it again. There are certain things that you can only access if you're playing on the hardest difficulty level. And some of them I have never been able to do. We'll see if I can do them. I will try. But Ultimate is real hard. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stick to Champion for now. We're just going to go Champion. That's the highest normal difficulty. Because I'm probably pretty rusty, so I don't want to, get my ass kicked too hard. Let's shake the rust off first before we go to the higher difficulty levels. Okay. So, one-player game. Here are all our pilots. We read about them in depth in the manual. We got a little bit of a... now we get to see what they look like, and also we get a little bit of a shorter blurb to remind you who they are. So, you can also... So, Crystal, forced to fend for herself after her parents' mysterious death, Crystal's determination has earned great respect. Stefan, although he is the youngest competitor in tournament history, Stefan fights with skill beyond his years. Milano, recruited by Raven for his outstanding kickboxing skills, Milano's speed and dexterity are legendary. Christian's aggressive style strikes fear in the minds of competitors and desire in the hearts of many young women. Shiro. Over his many years of competition, Shiro has developed unrivaled power, yet retains a youthful sense of humor. Jean-Paul. His calculating and devious nature, along with well-rounded abilities, often intimidate Jean-Paul's opponents. Ibrahim. A retired triathlete, Ibrahim's patience and honesty have made him a valued mentor to many aspiring competitors. Angel's past is shrouded in mystery. Aside from her reclusive disposition and strong will, little is known of her. Cassette. A veteran fighter, Cassette has become cautious, defensive, and bitter after being crippled in the arena. Also, I think that's kind of a slur, so I should probably bleep that word. I don't know for sure, actually. I don't know how acceptable that word is. Raven. As Major Chrysak's bodyguard and right-hand man, Raven has beaten and humiliated many inside and outside the arena. So you can also see here the stats of each character and like what they're good at and what they're bad at. Power. So the pilots are the ones with the stats, and the robots are the ones with the special moves. So you can kind of combine like a fast pilot with like a sort of one of the more sluggish robots to kind of offset weaknesses. But ultimately, the robots don't have any real stats of their own. They're all just defined by the pilot. So power, obviously, is how hard you hit, how much damage you deal. Agility is how fast you move, and endurance is how much damage you can take. Or rather, no, it's how much damage you take with each hit. So we have Crystal, who is one of the faster characters. Stefan favors power. Delano is the most agile character. He has maxed out agility, but he has crappy endurance to make up for it. Christian favors endurance. Shiro is ridiculously powerful, but extremely slow. Jean-Paul is well-rounded, with a slight bias towards endurance. Ibrahim is basically Shiro's opposite. Extremely tough, extremely slow. Angel, also pretty well-rounded, but a little bit more leaning towards endurance than Jean-Paul. Cassette favors power. And Raven also favors power, but is much slower and tougher. So, does anybody have any preference as to who I should start with? Because we're going to go through all the story modes. But if any of these pilots particularly interest you, you just know well-rounded? Okay, so that would be Jean-Paul. Sure, let's start with Jean-Paul. Why not? And now, we also get to see the robots. Unfortunately, I can't, like, rotate them, which would be great. At least not here. And we also get to see Jean-Paul's color scheme, which is red, orange, and white. So we have Jaguar, Shadow, Thorn, Pyros, Electra, Katana, Shredder, Flail, who looks ridiculous, Gargoyle. So, I mentioned before that it looks like Gargoyle has a beak, but it doesn't. You see that pointy bit that looks like it's coming out of its face? That's actually its shoulder. You can see it has like these big like curved spikes on its shoulders, and one of them is like angled in such a way that it looks like a beak. It's not a beak. And Kronos. There is also, well, yes, in this view they are sprites. In tournament mode, we actually get a 3D view of the robot, where you can actually rotate. There's also an 11th robot, but that robot is a secret, and I will not be displaying that one just yet. But there is a way to play as the secret robot. So, what I usually do is I will pick the same robot that is in the position that the pilot was, which means Jean-Paul will get Katana, but if you folks want to see any particular robot, I'll just pick whoever you want. And we'll play with whichever robot looks cool. Yeah, I guess like if you see like the little white like patch above the shoulder spike, it's got like a little bit of like a little face kind of thing. Like a little kind of nub on its face. Certain pilot bot combos you would never use. Yeah, like some of them are like, it seems weird to use, for example, like Milano and Thorn. But I don't know, that can be fun sometimes to like mix up, you know, the more like powerhousey robots with the more or not glass cannon, but like more speedster pilots. Angry Space Pope. It does look like Angry Space Pope. Looks pretty good with Jean-Paul's color scheme though. All red and orange, and fiery. So in the demo, Raven would always use Pyros. So I think I might just say Pyros for Raven, but Shadow? Okay. Alright, we're going with my favorite robot first. Alright. I have no respect for you. And your respect is the least of my worries, Pud.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Ba-choo! Ow! Jerk. Whee!
You win. Round 2. Fight.
I forget what the name of this arena. I think it's the stadium, but this is one of the few. Oops! Ow! Ah! No! Owie! Ow! God! Shit! There we go. No! This is one of the only arenas without a hazard. I think actually it is the only one without a hazard. Oops. No! Didn't mean to do that. Shit. There we go.
You win.
Okay, so there are also... So we'll get into the more advanced stuff later. Right now I'm just kind of shaking the rust off. All you arena junkies out there got a pretty good show at the stadium. Stefan fought with skill, but not enough to put down Jean-Paul's hulking shadow. Hey, maybe next time, Stefan. Your plans could not succeed. Your enemies are too powerful. You concern yourself too much with others' business.
Round 1. Fight.
This is the danger room, I believe? Or danger something, I forget. But it has these big fucking spikes that come out of the back wall. Ah! God, you're too smart. Ow!
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Ow! Stood in front of the spike. Oops. Ow. Oh, oh, you
lose.
Oh, fuck you. Damn it. Folks, gotta feel a little sorry for Jean-Paul tonight. If it weren't for Raven landing a few lucky blows like this one, Raven did not land that blow. That was the arena. I think Jean-Paul would have pulled this one off. Yes, I would. Oh. I do have some previous playtime.
Round 1. Fight.
Mr. Gel! There we go, there's a good combo. Ow! boot.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yes, most of the fighting arenas in this game have a hazard of some sort, and yeah, as you saw, you can be killed by the hazards. A boot to the head. Ow. Boot. Not boot. That was a punch. Punch to the gut. The crowd cheered as Raven was defeated in the remarkable showdown with Jean-Paul. Jean-Paul pleased excited onlookers with respectable skill. Here's the hit that ended the match. Punch in the gut. Punch the dick, yes. Good luck. Luck? If I were lucky, I wouldn't be in this chair. Ooh, Shredder.
Round 1. Fight.
Here's the classic arena, the power plant. I know, yeah, all the... Ow, Christ. Wow! She wrecked my face.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, like all the characters in this game have this great like pseudo anime design. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, because that's dangerous. Because
Round 3. Fight.
So that's dangerous because her AI means she blocks a lot, but she has a very high power stat. So when she attacks, she'll mess you up. So she's got an interesting combination of stats. There's that. Yeah, flying hands.
You win.
This is the only arena that was available in the demo. Yes, I have that piece. It's real good. It's kind of like a mashup between the power plant theme and the main theme. Jean-Paul showed incredible abilities with the shadow as Cassette became little more than a punching bag. This one, as well as other outstanding hits, have sent Cassette back to the shop for a while. Oh, you did? Oh, if you have a link to it, please post it. I would love to see it. How can you laugh while war continues its experiments? How can you say that Nova is evil without knowing what it is? Some backstory there.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, this is a fire pit, and we have this is an interesting hazard. I'm not sure if I'll be able to... See that floating... Oh, there we go. Okay, so that floating ball thing, if you hit it, a fireball will launch out of the floor and possibly hit your opponent. Ow. Like that.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I forgot the how jumping works too. So you have a normal jump and you also have a high jump. I don't know if I can show it off right now, but when I'm not in the corner. Ow! Damn it.
You lose.
Blanca inspired. Aw, oh, dang, you're right.
Fight.
Haha, gotcha. Woo!
You win.
There's also a special thing you can do in the fire pit, which I will get into later. And you have to be on certain difficulty levels to do it. Jean-Paul fought a respectable battle with Shira and was victorious. Not half bad, Jean-Paul. They both did some damage, but Jean-Paul ended the contest with this shot. Consider yourself warned. If you have no information, all I need is your defeat.
Round 1. Fight.
And this is the desert arena. Ah! Oh shit. And it has fighter planes that just come out of nowhere and strafe you. Which don't do a lot of damage. Oh, you dick. They don't do a lot of damage, but they will chew through your stun bar. Ow!
Round 2.
Yeah, the entire soundtrack of this game is bangers. There's not a single bad song in the entire in the game. Jeez. Crystal, come on. Owie. Ow. Ow. Crystal really knows what she's doing out there, or maybe Jean-Paul simply has no clue. Regardless, this was a blowout. There were a few lucky shots by Jean-Paul, most of the time the match looked like this. Continue, of course. Oops. Fortunately, I don't have to start over again. I can just keep continuing from the same fight, which is great. There's the combo I keep trying to pull off. Oh, you sneaky little rat. Ah! Punch. Kronos is weird.
Round 2.
Oh yeah, the other cool thing about this arena is that the time of day changes. Ooh, got you! Well, I didn't get you. The planes did. I did not end the contest. Yeah, so I've played this game with my partner, because of course I had to inflict it on him, and he is disgustingly good with Kronos. For some reason, like, he's a total, like, noob at this game, and I've been playing this game for freaking years, and he wiped the floor with me with Kronos of all robots. It was pretty great. Of you I know nothing. Well, you will soon find out my cause.
Round 1.
Ow! Ow, God! Jesus. Ouch! Angel!
Round 2.
Wrecking my shit. Oof. There we go. Angel is hot and evil. There's a reason she's my favorite pilot.
Round 3.
And that's pretty much it. I don't know about evil actually. You'll see more when you may rethink that position when we get to her story mode. But she is hot, and she certainly seems evil. She might be evil. It's hard to tell, really. Hot and evil coated, yes. Ah, that's a great ending shot. Yeet! You have no possibility of winning. We'll just have to find out.
Round 1.
Ooh, katana. Oops, okay, I'm forgetting how to do something. Never mind. Oh man, I hope so. Okay. I thought I could activate that the shadow grab in midair in hyper mode, but I guess not. Or I'm just not doing it right. I really don't know which is my favorite of the arena themes.
Fight.
The stadium, I think, might be one of my favorites. I mean, obviously, aside from the power plant, which is obviously the best. Ow. Ow. Jeez. Oh god, I'm so dead. Oh, you're right. That's what I'm remembering. I have the muscle memory for it, but I'm not playing in tournament mode. Thank you. Yes, you are right. I thought it was a hyper mode thing, but it's an enhancement. That's different. Hey, stop it. I'm glad that I have... Ow. God, I love that sound, though. I'm glad I have someone who remembers the game well, because I have forgotten a lot about it. So thank you for being here to remind me of stuff. Oh, a bad day in the life of Jean-Paul. Well, I'm sure Christian won't shed any tears over his loss. Jean-Paul landed some pretty good shots, but was worn down by ground-shaking shots like this one. That's why I love Katana so much, because Katana has the best sound effects.
Round 1.
Shwing! Also, hopefully I can pull off some of my favorite bullshit, cheesy tactics with Katana. Once we get around to actually playing as Katana. Also, I mean, I'm playing on a pretty high difficulty level, so I think some of my favorite bullshit tactics won't work like they usually do. Ow! Dang.
Round 2.
Fight.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm fairly confident in my ability to play through the whole game on champion difficulty level. I've done it before. It's the two above that are I'm less confident about. I've never been able to do it on the highest one. But there is something I would like to show off if I can that requires the higher difficulty levels. Don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I will try.
Round 3.
Fight.
But I have to remember how to do something else first. And I'm gonna want to pull up a guide for this stuff. I'm not really gonna get too far into that on my first session. Ow. Because again, I'm just very rusty and I'm just trying to remember how to play the game. But before too long, I will dive into the really cool shit. And then the arena's night, Christian gave Jean-Paul a run for his money, but came up a few thousand credits short. Christian held in there for a while, but Jean-Paul simply outperformed him with moves like this. Wall slam, yes. Christ, I won't let you live. Quit now. My involvement is not your concern.
Round 1.
Ibrahim and Gargoyle. There's a juggle. That leg sweep is like the cornerstone of like half my strategy in this game, I'll tell you that right now. Punch. Ow. God dang it. Don't. Ooh. Oh no, I thought I lived. Didn't quite live.
Round 2.
Fight.
I really need to not use that one, because that always gets me punched. Ooh, dang it!
You lose.
Ah, Ibrahim, you jerk. Nice try, Jean-Paul. This is about as close as they come, folks. Ibrahim must be thankful for blows like this one. It was shots like this that kept Ibrahim just a half step ahead of Jean-Paul.
Round 1.
Fight.
Forgot how to do that. Cheese tactics. Yeah, that shadow dive is pretty cheesy. Shadow is essentially a ranged fighter, which is really useful. Oops. Get away! No! Except when in the higher difficulty modes, your opponents are smart enough to use your shadows against you. Shit! Ow!
Round 3.
Fight.
Friggin'. There we go. Oof, that was a close one. Oh, sweet. I was born to rule this company. Seems my idea of fate and yours are about to clash. Alright, Milano, the speed demon. But he can't take a punch, so... Oops. Ow! Owned.
Round 2.
Fight.
That's one of my favorite things to do too, is do a shadow grab. Yeah, perfect round. Shadow grab and then just go in and just go punch, 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 punch. For all you folks that enjoy an evenly matched battle, I hope you didn't pay for the match at the stadium. But for all you who like the occasional one-sided masochistic pouncing, then watch out for Sean Paul. I think you mean sadistic. Here we go. Major Chrysack. And look at that monstrosity he's piloting. Your days of power will soon come to an end. My days of power have just begun.
Round 1.
That is Nova. That is the secret robot that no one's supposed to know about. Look at that. Nova is... Okay, so... For some context, most of the robots in this game are like 90-something feet tall. Nova's even bigger than that. And when Nova jumps and lands, it shakes the ground.
Round 2.
Fight.
None of the other robots do that. Nova's kind of terrifying. Look at the reach on that thing, too. It has such long legs and arms. Ow.
You lose.
And it laughs at me when it beats me. Ooh, I love that move. I forgot it had that. Oops. Oh, I forgot you could do that. I thought I couldn't throw it when it was grabbed by Shadow Grab. Ow! There we go. And then it exploded. Jean-Paul and Major Krysak were evenly matched. The Nova and Major Krysak will spend some time in the shop tonight. What Nova? or. These two fought practically blow for blow until Jean-Paul finally nailed Major Krysak with this well-timed shot. You awaken in your own body. For a few moments, you come down from the adrenaline high you've experienced. Your body seems so frail now. The team is already celebrating, and you welcome their congratulations. The time to party is short-lived. Your mind takes in the last few hours' events and the knowledge that an entire moon is now yours to command. Wait a sec, comes a panicking voice from a vid monitor. Everyone, listen! He turns up the volume and everyone in the room is quiet. Was found dead today. We repeat, Hans Krysak's body was found at 1800 hours tonight in a garbage bin outside the Nova laboratories. Everyone is holding their breath as the news reporter continues. We even handed this notice that was to be read when Krysak won the fight tonight. It reads, Notice to all humans. A new day has begun. Nova, a project started by war, will give new life. This process can take a human brain and place it inside a robotic body. What you saw tonight was me, Hans Krysak, directly connected to a new form of horror. The human race will now see its ultimate evolution. The announcer lays down the digipad containing the message. Tragically, all scientists close to the project have been killed in the fire which broke out shortly after the last match tonight. All records of the Nova project were destroyed. Suspicious. In other news, a crew member switches the display off. Well, looks like we'll be looking for a new boss now. All that is generic for that. It's the same all that preceding is generic for each pilot. This is the pilot-specific stuff here. Of course, Krysak's secret. What could happen with your perfect mind inside a perfect body? You find on your computer a key to a huge room buried deep within Ganymede. Opening the door, you gaze upon the largest scientific facility you've ever seen. Obviously, Krysak was planning a future here. His future. Home, you say, hearing the word echoed back from the darkness. So yeah, there's Jean-Paul's story mode. Let me see if I can find some of the stuff that I want to show off. Alright, I forgot you can do that. You can actually adjust the pilot stats if you want in 1 or 2 player games. It's a cheat code. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep the pilots the same as they are. And you can change the robot colors, but again, it's a secret. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right. Let's show off a few more of the secrets. Okay. So, first of all, let's pick a new pilot and a new robot. We've done Jean-Paul and Shadow. Who else? Who you want to see next? So like a whole hour left. Good. One of the gals? Okay. Let's do... There's only like 3 gals. Let's do Crystal. Cassette? Okay. Let's do Cassette. And who shall we stick her in? Her matching robot in the position is Gargoyle. The robot she designed is Electra, but it could be really anybody. Anybody other than Shadow. Cause that's a pretty good yeah. That's a pretty good shredder. Okay, new shredder. Yeah. I was gonna grab Crystal and then also Mello said cassette, so I'm like, okay, cassette. All right, let's do shredder. Shredder's fun. Your legs won't help you in this contest. Please, your injury has nothing to do with this fight.
Round 1.
Okay, first of all, let me show off one thing. Let's see if this will work. There we go. So there's a cheat code that will just have like robot parts falling from the ceiling constantly. That's what I've activated. Whee! Ow! Ow!
You lose. Round 2.
Fight.
That's still. It's only. Okay, so it's only. Oh no, it is. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn that off. Hey, I said turn it off.
You lose.
That's fine. I'll sum this one up for all you sports fans in 2 words. Track meet. Ibrahim ran circles around and sometimes over Cassette and her ill-fated shredder. Cassette should start making bets against herself if she's gonna take dives like this one. Hey, I was distracted, okay? I was busy doing something cool.
Round 1.
Fight.
Okay, I want to turn that off. How do I turn it off? No, I can't turn it off now. What the heck?
You
I'm
lose.
losing because I can't turn the damn thing off.
Round 2.
Fight.
Alright. Ah! Yeah. That was the thing I was gonna do next.
Round 3.
Fight.
So you can also determine. You can also affect how many bits come off of your opponent when you hit them. I've turned it to 5. It's a setting from 1 to 9. I've turned it to 5. Let's turn it up to 9. Look at that shower of sparks.
You lose.
Blah, 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 blah. Oops. Come on, spell my name right. I'm sorry.
Round 1.
Fight.
There it is. It's so stupid. On back in the day on slower computers, this would really mess up your frame rate. Okay, let's turn that down to 1 again. Oh my god. Oh, fucking rain. The rain code is so stupid. It just won't stop. Oh my god. I think,
Round 2.
I think I actually have to, like... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna just quit. I think that's the only way to turn the rain code off. So we'll restart Cassette's, story mode. Okay. Cassette, Shredder. I hope that will... Oh, good. Even give me the same opponents. That was good. Oh, god damn it. Really? I can't turn it off, like, ever? I think I have to quit the game to turn it off. That's stupid. I thought you could turn it off. Alright, well, whatever.
You lose.
Hang on. Alright.
Round two.
I'm gonna quit the game entirely and see if that, Oops, no, I don't want to do one player mode. Quit. Okay.
Round one.
Okay, good. Also I forgot to, there we go. I forgot to check the difficulty. I think it should still have me on champion difficulty. Shit, I'm dead.
You lose.
I love that echo on the final fight of the match. Oh, is it? Okay, it's big zero. Well, still, it still would have put, the rain still does not, still wasn't stopping. Stop. Ooh, there we go.
Round three.
Hey. The thing I love about the flying hands move is that you can hit them both coming out and coming back. Hey, over solo. Like that. Wait.
You win.
Yes, you can. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I want to remember how to do next, to do scrap and destruction moves. Cassette was looking good this evening. Her shredder left the stadium with only a few scars from her overmatched opponent. Ibrahim showed some pretty pathetic fighting skills, and Cassette took advantage of it. Just look at this hit. Let's see. Oh yes, there's a sound test as well. Okay, we'll do that in a bit. I think after this tournament mode, or not tournament, after this run through. But then I also want to see if I can get a list of the extra special scrap and destruction moves. I had a whole, like, back in the day, I had the whole game facts printout of all the moves, and of course I had them memorized too. That's not helpful, that's not what I want. Sorry, bear with me for just a sec. Yes, the sound test will be. I'll do that once once I'm actually back in the menu, and I'm not, because I don't want to start over the. I don't want to start the run over again. Okay, there we go. This is what I want. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work. I need to have these, like, just on a printout next to me. Anyway, we shall see who laughs last. Your injury was to your body. You have moved it to your mind.
Round 1.
Fight.
Shredder has very short legs, which kind of makes that my usual starting move not quite so feasible. Stop! Flames, why do you hate me? Ow!
You lose.
Jeez.
Round 2.
Fight.
There we go.
You win. Round 3.
Fight.
Double stun.
You win.
Ah! Why is it not working? I might not be doing it right. Oops, no, I wasn't doing it right, that's why. Of course not. Okay, down, down, forward. Ganymede will soon be mine. You'll have to get past me first.
Round 1.
Fight.
Ah, stop it. Jeez. That flip kick is such a good move. Whee! Got it. I love how Milano just cannot take a
Round
hit.
2.
Fight.
Because that's Milano's color scheme.
You win.
There it is. Whee! Bam! So yeah, all the robots have scrap moves and destruction moves, and using those can give you crazy bonuses and are vital for unlocking certain other secrets, particularly in tournament mode. Yes, over solo. This is the Jazz Jackrabbit was made by the same people. Even paralyzed, I'm stronger than you. Babe, you are nothing but sparks.
Round
Don't
1.
call me babe, I'm old enough to be your, well, not mother, but... I kind of hate how, like, Cassette just will not shut up about being paralyzed. It's like, yes, we get it, that's like part of your identity, but like, real disabled people don't really talk like that. Like, they're really hammering it in that she is paralyzed from the waist down. I kind of forgot that, like, that she harps on it so much.
You win. Round 3.
Fight.
Ow, 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 ow.
You lose.
They must be pretty short on pilots these days to recruit the likes of Cassette. Hey, shut up. I could have blocked this last hit in my sleep. Hey, maybe that's the problem. Somebody wake up Cassette.
Round 1.
Fight.
You win.
Literal stick
Round
figure.
2.
Fight.
Oh yeah, Kronos. Oh, I forgot you can do that. You can like cancel flip kick into like a jump kick. I don't know if that's a hyper mode thing or if it's just a normal thing you can do. Oh, oops, I forgot to scrap the destruction. That's fine. If you have no experience on these machines, why are you here? For Ganymede, I must be victorious.
Round one.
Fight.
Very similar color schemes, these two. Ow.
You win.
In this game, I can kind of use that to my advantage,
Round
though.
two.
Fight.
Ow, oh god, ow. Oh, I can still win! Yes!
You win.
Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Shit, I forgot to do the thing. Too late. I sure hope Cassette and Angel's repair crews didn't plan any parties tonight. With a mediocre performance by Cassette, her shredder repair crew will be stuck in the shop almost as long as her opponents. Why don't you go home and hide under the covers? Huh? I'll show you. Ooh, shredder fight. Okay, so remember to do the thing. Remember to do scrap and destruction. Oh wait, but there's a different move I have to remember. Hold on, wait. Oops. Wait. No, where's the damn... Ah, okay. Sorry, one sec. There's another move I gotta remember. Oh, what? It's not listed here. Well, okay. It might just be the destruction move again. This guide is incomplete. I disapprove. Anyway. Oops. Ow. I'm gonna die. Ah!
You lose.
Oh, thank you. Up, back,
Round
down,
two.
kick.
Fight.
Okay. Of course, that will work. Oh my god.
You lose.
I have to not get my ass handed to me first. My. Who had control of that shredder? Oh, it was Cassette. Well, I have some advice for you, Cassette. Duck, block, dodge, call in sick, do something other than take hit after hit from that shredder.
Round one.
Fight.
This is on champion difficulty, so I might not be able to do it, so... But I want to at least try and pull it off anyway. Yeah, it might not work.
You win.
In fact, it probably won't work.
Round two.
Fight.
You win.
Okay, yeah. I think if it works, it'll blast a hole in the floor, and then you can jump through the hole in the floor. But yeah, it has to be on deadly difficulty, I believe. So maybe the next run. Perhaps you can be my bodyguard after I win. I'm a bodyguard only as long as it suits my purpose.
Round one.
Fight.
Ow. Get out of my robot. That's mine. I designed that. You can't have it. Ah. Prince
You
Darian.
lose. Round two.
Kind of looks like him. I feel like Stefan looks more like him, actually, than Raven does.
You win. Round 3.
Fight.
Aw, you jerk. Nope. Oof.
You win.
Oh, I love when that works. Oh, I wasted too much time. Now this was an even matchup if I've ever seen one. If they fought this match tomorrow, Raven could just as easily win. Cassette's final stumbling blow ended the match in what can only be called a fortunate victory. That was. What's kind of cool is that the newscaster's message does change depending on how badly you beat or are beaten by your opponent. Now you will see a real mind in action. Yes, after I replay your defeat.
Round 1.
Fight.
Jean-Paul is snarking at me. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something earlier about the jump height. Did you stop it? I think there's a you can jump normally, or you can do like an extra high jump if you hit down before you hit jump. Ow! It's hard to show off though, because I'm busy getting my ass handed to me. Yeah. Or like Lola from Run Lola Run.
You lose.
Ouch.
Round 3.
Fight.
Oh. Pfft. Dude! Oh, you shit.
You lose.
I know, right?
Round 1.
Fight.
Wait, really? Wait, the Animated Next reboot did a nod to Rumble to Run?
You win.
Or Fifth Element? Which one? Either one I'm happy with, because those are two of my favorite movies.
Round 2.
Fight.
Oh my god, I have to see that. That is my favorite movie. Oops. Oh shit. Shit. No, no, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it.
You lose.
I could have easily won that one, but I pressed the wrong damn button. Ow. Oh, you shit. Ugh. Sure, yeah, you take priority, I guess so. That's what I wanted to do.
You win.
Hello? It wasn't working. Dang it. Was I doing it right? Am I pressing the right buttons? Should be. Yeah, I was pressing the right buttons. Alright. Sometimes it's hard to do. Doesn't always take. With your mind so troubled, you cannot win. My hatred will be my strength.
Round 1.
Fight.
You win.
Wrecked.
Round 2.
Fight.
Yes. Get stabbed. Sweet.
You win.
There it is. Yeet. Baby, you're a firework. You called me weak once. You will never do it again. Your injury was tragic. Too bad you didn't stay down. Oh, fuck you.
Round 1.
Fight.
I believe the fight against Major Krysak and Nova always takes place in this arena, the stadium. I could be wrong.
You win.
Oh yeah, and of note, you cannot do a scrap or destruction
Round
move
two.
on Major Krysak. Because he does it himself. Oh, you can? Okay. Oof. Ouch. God, I forgot he laughs when he throws you, too. Or,
Round
I
3.
should say it, 'cause it's specific to Nova, not the pilot. Clip, clip, clip. Oof. Oh god, ow.
You lose. Round 1.
Fight.
Oof, ow. I don't know what Major Krysak's stats look like, because you never get to see them. He's not a playable character. Ow! Oh my god.
You lose.
All maxed, okay. How do you know that? How do you, is there like a... Where is that ever shown? If anywhere? Is it just in the game file somewhere? Oh my god.
You lose.
Oof. Major Krysak really tore into Cassette. Cassette should probably take that shredder back to the training field. All I can say to Cassette is get some practice. That shredder won't win without your help. Yeah, I would not be surprised if they were all maxed. That would make perfect sense.
Round 1.
Fight.
Oops. Would help if I remember the right buttons to press. Oh, Christ.
You lose.
What the hell was that?
Round 2.
It's like splatted me into the wall in midair. Oh, come on. You and your stupid leg range. Your legs are so goddamn long. Oh, bullshit.
You lose. Round 1.
Fight.
Oh, God. I love that uppercut that he does. Almost had
You
him.
lose.
It's true.
Round 2.
It is true. wrecking my shit. Fortunately, I can do this all night. Well, not all night, but...
Round 1.
Fight.
Oh, there we go. There's the move he wasn't using. Oh no, damn it. There we go. Yeah, it has a grenade throw as well, which he was not using. He was just using his missile all the time. Which is fair, because the grenade throw isn't very good.
Fight.
The missile is the better move anyway. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Ow. There! Finally. And yes, this sweet ending theme. So we don't need to read this again, we've already read it, it's all the same. Major Crush's dead. Because that is a cool close-up. Look at that, like, she has such like, I love her, I love the look on her face. She's just like, not having it. Excuse me. Of course you won. That old fool never understood your abilities. And he paid for his mistake, didn't he? Immediately, you assign what engineers you can muster to finding out how Krysak was able to successfully place his brain inside a machine. How wonderful it would be to finally say goodbye to this chair and spend eternity in the perfect body of a robot. You look down at the scribbling and design specifications for the cassette robot. I will soon walk again, you say, and then I will see what kind of war president I can make. As you fly towards the moon, the limitations of your handicap seem to fade away. With your dreams within reach, you feel stronger and more alive than ever. Yay! Okay, I probably... Well, I can try doing another run, but first, let's do the sound test. Which I believe is... There it is. Actually, here, let's turn the music down so we can actually see it. Some of them are just nothing, weirdly. Or I just can't hear them.
Ready. Ready. Fight.
You win. You lose. Round.
I don't know what that sound is. Yes, we just got cassettes ending. Oh, that's the sound of Thorn charging at you.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey, Friday Witch, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Best DOS game ever. Agreed. That's an Electro sound effect. That's the sound of the danger room spikes coming out. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the fireball in the fire pit triggering. That's Jaguar's concussion cannon. That's Kronos phasing, doing stuff. That's Pyros. I think that's also Pyros. Electra, obviously. There's Katana. Shredder. That's Shadow. Oh, there's Nova's laugh. Oh, that sounds so cool, isolated. Oh, maybe. It might be. A lot of nothing sound effects. Is there anything else? Because it goes up to like 299 or something, but I guess... weird. Well, whatever. Okay, yeah. Cool. Sound test. Fun. Okay. Let me see if I can... Oops. Let's go up to Deadly. And then let me see if I can do the fire and ice thing. But let's pick another pilot and another robot. We've done Jean-Paul, and we've done Cassette. Who else? Oh yeah, he is. I don't think I've ever actually been able to beat him. I've been able to beat fire. I've never been able to beat ice. No, I've got 15 minutes left. I started a little late, so got about 15 minutes. Yeah, not surprised. Because you have to be on ultimate difficulty to even get to ice. Yeah, I think that's how I... Oh no, because... Yeah, well, because ideally you want to beat ice with Shadow, because when you do that, you get one of Ice's moves. So I think I tried that, but I couldn't quite do it. But then what you want to do with fire is you want to beat fire with Katana. Stefan? Okay. So yeah, what we're talking about here is there are 2 secret challengers in the story mode, in the one-player mode, and they're named Fire and Ice, and the only way you can get to them is in the Fire Pit arena. Yeah, no Shadow, no Shredder. I do want to show off Shadow's Scrap and Destruction moves, but we'll probably do that during the tournament mode or something. I will definitely show off all of the Scrap and Destruction moves whenever I can. Usually run Raven for the power. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, Raven's got pretty good power stats. Electra? Alright. Electra's one of my less favorite robots, so this is good that we're getting Electra out of the way early. Hey Pops, it's time for your nap. Actually, it's time I spank a crying baby. Oh, snap! Oh, perfect. Here's the fire pit. So hold on. Let me first, let me remind myself what Electra's Scrap and Destruction moves are. Okay. That's not hard. And up, forward, down punch. Oh god. Okay, that's... Okay, alright. Scrap is easy. Destruction is a little weird. But I'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you got it. Alright. Forward, down, punch. Alright. Okay. Well, see, yeah. See, the problem with... with displaying those in chat is they kind of spoil what the... Ow! What the moves look like, but it's fine. That's how you do that, okay. Owie!
You win.
Round 2.
Fight.
Oh yeah.
You lose.
Round
Yeah, I
two.
forgot that because if I'm playing in hyper mode, I can actually steer like the projectiles a little bit.
You win.
Ah, couldn't get the destruction to go to work. Well, there was the scrap at least. Up, forward, down, punch. That's a weird move sequence. I'll wipe that smile off your face, softness. A few strips of metal will be all that's left of you.
Round one.
Fight.
There we go. I was trying to remember how to do the shadow version of that move. Ow! Oh. There we go.
You win.
For the really insulting kill, is finish her off with electric shards. This stupid thing. Ow. Really? Yeah, no, because Gargoyle is cheap as hell.
You lose.
Round three.
Fight.
And I'm not very good with Electra. There we go.
You win.
There it is. Kablam! Electra's destruction move is pretty sweet, though. Surely you don't think you can win. Prepare to see what a real mind can do. Yeah, Electra's destruction is great. I really love Shadow's scrap and destruction moves, too, although I was not able to, since Shadow was the first robot I used, I have not actually done... I wasn't getting into scrap and destruction moves at the time, but we'll get to Shadows in a bit. Yeah, no, Gargoyle is super cheap if you know what you're doing.
You win.
I will show you what I mean when we get around to playing as Gargoyle.
Fight.
Right, exactly. If you're staying on the ground as Gargoyle, you're doing it wrong. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch,
You
ouch.
lose.
Shredder's also pretty good. My as I mentioned before, the person I played this game with a lot as a kid, Shredder was his preferred robot, and he was really good with Shredder. He tended to go for really fast pilots as well. Like he was really a speed, like he favored speed, and that works really well with Shredder. Because Shredder is a great speed robot. I believe my friend managed to get the highest combo either of us had ever managed with Shredder. If I recall correctly, it was like 68. It's like a 68 hit combo
You lose.
or something like that. It was ridiculous. Yeah, Shadow Katana are two of my best as well. I'm kind of sad that we did Shadow first, just because Shadow is one of my favorites and also one of the robots I'm better at. But that's fine. we can always do tournament mode, and then I will just kind of main Shadow to my heart's content, or whoever really.
You lose.
Round 2.
Fight.
Right, yeah. There it is. Okay, so it's down forward forward. I keep forgetting how to do the shadow version of that, of the Rolling Thunder. There it is. And I keep accidentally doing electric shards instead. Ah, God.
You lose.
Come on. Come on. Get good, me. Oops. Well, that's fine. Whatever.
Round 1.
Fight.
Cheese the lightning ball. Oh, you...
You lose.
Look at how much damage that did! You cheating bastard.
Fight.
I do not know. I don't know her. Who is she? Oh, because they're riffing on the fact that I spelled my name wrong in the rankings. See, I typoed my own name. Chemst.
Round 1.
Fight.
Friggin' overhead throw. I mean, to be fair, that is like one of the cheapest moves in the game, and by all means should be spammed like crazy. But not by the opponent. By me. Stop blocking. I mean, you're cassette, so you're gonna block. There we go.
You
Jeez.
win.
Round 2.
Fight.
Ah, you. Oh,
You lose.
well played.
Round 3.
Fight.
I believe, yeah, there was like a multiplayer mode, like a modem-powered multiplayer mode for this game that I don't think I was ever able to get working. Ah!
You lose.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to read that. That's fine. We'll definitely see a lot of repeats of the the newscaster blurbs, so.
Round 1.
Fight.
And I am playing in deadly difficulty, so I'm gonna lose a lot. I think what I should probably do, rather than actually try to do fire and ice now, I should probably like. Oh, god damn it! That was a bad time to have an itch.
Round
I should probably just do dedicated fire and ice runs, because right now I'm just doing story mode for, you know, the story and the characters and stuff, but, rather than try to do it with, like, a robot that I'm not very good at, I should actually spec for it, basically. There we go.
You win.
Round 3.
Fight.
Yes, yes, yes! Finally.
You win.
Oof. Because that made me work for it. I'll let you wash my bot when we're done. Sure, I'll hose down what's left. Raven, you're so Raven is master of the clapback. I should probably actually stop. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue this run next time. I'll just remember that. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna note down what I've done already, because I'm already at my time limit. So let's just make a note of where we are. So we did Jean-Paul plus Shadow. We did Cassette plus Shredder. And then In Progress. Stefan plus Electra. Yeah, okay. We'll continue with Stefan and Electra. We'll have to start over, but that's fine. I'm gonna go back to champion mode, and we'll do Deadly and Ultimate another time. I think I'm just gonna try to do a dedicated Fire and Ice run at some point. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And yeah, I want to show off more Scrap and Destruction moves, and then of course the tournament is a whole other beast. But yeah. I am super excited to play more of this game because I could play this game forever, and I love it. And so happy that I'm finally playing it again, and that a lot of you seem to remember it, and I'm glad that you've come out to watch. And yeah, thank you for coming. So I will pick this up again 2 weeks from now. Next week is Reciteer on Wednesday, and then since I wasn't able to stream Siberia yesterday, the plan is to stream that tomorrow instead. So we'll do some Siberia tomorrow, hopefully, and then Reciteer next week, and then more One Must Fall week after next. For now, who can I raid? Ooh, Yogi the Monk is playing Shiren the Wanderer. That's a cool game that I need to play. So, go have fun with that. And thank you again so much for watching, and for indulging in nostalgia with me. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye!